Hey guys, what's up? It's Jean here from One Down, Jean Up, and today we're going on a little adventure to get some coffee beans because we just ran out. It's a beautiful day outside, so we're gonna take the bikes on over and get some coffee. And I do have a super top secret announcement that my shirt has probably already given away, but I am heading over to Babes Ride Out in June, and I am super stoked. I'll be riding out to Babes Ride Out with some other local Columbus and Ohio female moto vloggers, so I am really excited for that, and I'm excited to take you guys along with me. I think it's gonna be really fun. But we'll talk more about that later and as the trip gets closer. Today we're heading down to Stoff's Coffee Roasters. They have a great selection of just a ton of different coffees, a ton of flavored coffees, regular coffees, anything you'd want, and great tea selection as well. So I always love picking up some beans from there. It's been a while since I've gotten any from them, so it'll be fun to see if they have anything new. I'm gonna turn my heated grips on low real quick because it's nice, but you know, you got heated grips, you gotta use them, right? This is one of me and my husband Chorus's favorite things to do on our motorcycle on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, to go grab our coffee beans because we can just throw them in our backpack and go. Do you guys have any type of routine that you like to do on your motorcycle? I'd love to hear about it. I know some people have the routine of driving to work on their bike. Others with big baggers may go to the grocery store, but I don't think we're quite there yet. Right now, the 1 pound bag of coffee beans is about all we can fit, maybe a couple more. We did fit a couple 6-packs in there the other day, so that was pretty cool. Oh, and speaking of in there, I've been dying to show it to you, but it's been so darn cold that I was not comfortable taking it out and doing a little reveal for y'all. And if you have any guesses as to what that new bike might be, I'd love to hear about it. Obviously, we still got the Bonnie here, so she stayed, but what other bike did we get? Did you turn me off? So making that decision on what type of bike to get was a little bit challenging, honestly, because some of the things that we thought about getting did overlap quite a bit with the Bonneville, and we didn't know if that would be a good long-term decision for us. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm ready. All right, guys, the cat's out of the bag. We got a 2018 Harley-Davidson Heritage, and I like it. As you can see, Bonneville is still here, but we had to get rid of something, and the old Honda Shadow got the boot. Now we riding in style. I really like this bike. It's very comfortable. It's a lot of fun. It's very torquey. The 107 in it is actually fantastic. We have yet to find a need for the 114. This engine just has a lot of power. It's got a lot to offer, and it's suiting our needs for now. It came with an upgraded seat that has a backrest, so your girl's leaning back right now. I don't know how much you guys know about the heritages, but this came with these nice floorboards already. So we are riding in style. That was a cool bike. But I really like the style of this bike. We got these black swing down mirrors here. We have these pretty bezels, or the studs on the leather. I really like the whole attitude of this bike. And it is significantly heavier than the Bonneville, but it really doesn't feel much heavier, especially when you get going. The Bonneville is right around like 550, depending on your gas. And then this guy is right around that 700 mark. I was pretty nervous, honestly, about riding such a heavy bike, but it's not too bad at all. I rode the Indian Challenger a few months back, and that's the heaviest bike I've ever ridden. And I was terrified the entire time. It was pretty scary. The weight was just a lot, but it does have some cool like counterbalance technology. I don't know, helps you stay upright, and I definitely believe that it helped me feel good on this bike. I feel like I look cool. I feel like I look cool on the Bonnie too, but there's just something about being on a Harley Davidson where you're like, yeah man, I'm cool and I know it, I got this. Like I told you guys earlier, I am going to Babes Ride Out East in New York later this summer. So I've been thinking a lot about what bike I'm gonna take out there. The Bonneville is more my bike, it's my baby. I've formed like a relationship with it. And oh, okay, bye. I guess I was going too slow. All right, bring it. You wanna go? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm backing down. I'm backing down. That's too fast. No cow. Anyways, before I was so rudely interrupted, I'm going to Babes Ride Out East this coming June, and I'm trying to decide which bike I'm gonna take. Like I was saying, my Bonneville is like my bike. We've got like a whole relationship going. We've been dating for quite some time. We might even move on to marriage. But should I take her or should I take this new bike that is obviously more set up for touring? The ride out to New York is like 8 hours in total. I think it's going to be 2 4-hour days according to the people that I've talked to that I'm riding out with. So I think either would be doable. I'm just going to have to prepare the Bonneville a little bit. Ouch, I got hit by rocks. Holy moly, that hurt. Ah! Anyways, again, before I was so rudely interrupted a second time, this one would be easier to take out because hello backrest, hello bags. I think it would be sweet to throw a sissy bar on and then get a sissy bar bag. Also, I think a sissy bar would just look bad on this bike. It would look so bad. I love it. A sissy bar on the Bonneville, not so much. I know that people put them on there, but I don't personally care for the look of them as much. I was looking at some images of them this week and none really appealed to me. I think it kind of ruins the whole vibe and like the lines of the Bonneville. Just my personal preference. But this is just way more tour ready. So it's kind of like a no-brainer. Like, yeah, you should take this bike, but the Bonneville is the one that is my bike, and I want to get those miles in, get those hours in on her, and see how she does on such a long ride. It's very comfortable. I definitely think I would be totally fine riding the Bonneville for that long. The only thing I'm concerned about is just packing it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below what you would do in my situation. You have the bike that you love and you form the relationship with, then you got the new tour ready bike. Not new to us. Just throw the stuff on and go. Also, I've never been to Babes Ride Out before. It seems like, based on the pictures and videos that I've seen of prior ones, that people ride all kinds of bikes. Aw, little goat. You're not a goat. What are you? Hello. Seems like there's all kinds of different bikes, so I think with either of them I would fit in quite well. We shall see. I love this road that we're about to take, you guys. This was the same road that was in my gear video. If you haven't checked that out yet, definitely do so. It's just such a pretty road. It's got some nice turns in it. Woo! This bike just goes for how big it is, especially like you don't really expect it's gonna pick up and go that quick. and it does. It also has cruise control, which I have yet to try out. Maybe we'll give it a few more rides before I try that out. The Bonneville also has cruise control, and the Bonneville's got one up on this one because it does have heated grips. You guys know how much I love my heated grips. I think that eventually we will get those installed on this bike, but for now, we just gonna ride it out like peasants without our heated grips. Still getting used to the happy spot for this bike for its RPMs. It's like 1,000, I think, lower than where the Triumph likes to sit. The Bonneville likes to sit at like 3,500-ish RPMs. It is really happy there. I think this one's right around like 25, maybe 2,700 RPMs. This bike also does come with a windshield, which obviously we have taken off for today because it's such a beautiful day. But it's a quick release windshield, so you can just pop that thing on and off in a matter of seconds. Some days it's a little cold, or you're doing some long touring, vapes right out, and you may want the windshield. And if you're not going for a long ride, you want the wind in your hair, kick that sucker off. One thing I have to get used to about the Harleys is these exhaust pipes down there. They get a little warm, and I feel like that's all Harleys, or most Harleys. You really can feel the heat coming off of the exhaust. I mean, most motorcycles you can, but just the way that these pipes are placed, I can really feel it on my calf. It's nice for a day like this where it's a little bit cooler, but on a hot summer day, that may be a little warm. Just got word from Chorus that mine is cranking out on the right side as well. Sounds like he's complaining on my bike. I don't know. If you guys have any questions for me about this Heritage, or even the Bonneville, but especially about the Heritage, I would love to answer them for you. I'll probably be doing a little bit more in-depth review on my thoughts and feelings on the bike here once I get a little bit more riding time on it. It's a very fun bike. I definitely recommend it. I'm having a bunch of fun on it, and she fast. Thank you guys for coming along with me on my adventures today. It was really fun getting coffee with you guys and taking you along and showing you this new bike. I was originally going to save the reveal for next week, but I don't know, I got antsy. I figured we'd just do it now. I'm curious to hear what you guys think about our new bike shed. We got the Bonneville, we got the Heritage. I feel like we're set up to ride together very well, but also have two bikes that are quite different. You know, you've got the cruiser position here, and then you have more of the standard upright position on the Bonneville. Thanks again for tuning in. I really do appreciate all your support, especially thank you guys so much for all of the love and support you showed me on the Rebel video. That blew me away. I did not expect the success that I had with that video, so thank you so much. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate your support. Like I said, let me know in the comments below if you do have any questions for me about this bike or about the Bonneville. I would love to answer them for you. While you're there, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. It really does help me out a lot. I want to keep making great content that you guys really enjoy. I appreciate it, guys. I'll catch you on Tuesdays at 9 a.m.